Is the housing market slowing down? Are prices finally coming down? And what's it like if you're a buyer or you're a seller in today's market? I'll answer these questions and more in today's Coffee with Connie. So grab your favorite beverage and let's go. Welcome back. Before I get started, I wanted to encourage you to download this quarter's edition of the Atlanta Housing Market Report. In this report, you're going to find detailed information about the housing market in different communities here in the Atlanta MSA. But to get the market report, I'll put a link in our description. Yes, it's slowing down, and that's because it's fall. A lot of people like to move when their kids are out of school, or they like to sell their homes when their landscaping is pretty and the weather is nice. So yes, as usual, we've seen a drop in home sales over the last few weeks, but really it's nothing outside of what normal seasonality is here in the Atlanta area. I'm starting to hear speculation that more and more listings are doing price reductions. And I did some research and I really couldn't see anything out of the ordinary. And I figure if this was true, then we would start to see a decrease in sales prices. But that's not at all the case. In fact, sales prices continue to go up. In Cobb County, they're 15% more than last year and 32% higher than they were just 2 years ago. They have dropped a little since June, but really it's nothing outside of what normal seasonality fluctuations are. For buyers, it's still a challenge to find good properties. There are always more homes coming available, but it seems like the best homes are still selling really fast. And oftentimes they're receiving multiple offers. This used to only be the case in lower priced homes, but now we're seeing it in all price ranges. Since the number of homes available to choose from is limited as agents, we have to become even more strategic on how we are going to help our clients. And that means we network with other agents to find homes that are coming on the market before they hit the MLS. We're also getting these new listings to our buyers immediately and making sure we get them in the house as soon as possible. I primarily work with sellers, so I've sold so many properties this year where we had not only just a few offers, but sometimes dozens of offers on just one home. And as I'm looking over these offers, I'm always inspired to see the creative ways that agents use to make their offers stand out. And I'm also seeing a lot of offers that are really poorly written. I know our team, my husband, my daughter, and her husband, Matt, we're always collaborating with each other to find ways and suggest ideas so our buyers' offers will win. And while the offer price is often a big factor, it's definitely not the only thing that can determine whether your offer is accepted. I've been hearing from more and more buyers that they're getting frustrated and they're going to pull out of looking for a house and wait for the market to slow down. Or even, as they say, let that bubble burst. It's yet to be seen if that sitting out right now is the right path to take. I personally don't think prices are going to go down anytime soon, not with inventory levels so low. I think prices are actually probably going to be even a little higher next year, and so could interest rates, which means sitting out could cost you more money in the long run. All right, so right now in Cobb County, it takes on average just 7 days for a house to go under contract. And before the pandemic in 2019, it took 21 days. I can see where some sellers might think, with homes selling so fast, why should they even bother staging, taking great photos, or even hiring an agent in the first place to market their house? But in my experience, if you slack off in your marketing, you're going to leave money on the table. Here's the best analogy I can think of to explain why. Say you have a Gucci purse to sell,
Ooh la la.
and you pay $2,500 for it. If you put that purse out at a garage sale, only a few people will see it, and the chances of you selling it for more than a few dollars are very slim. However, if you put it on an online market such as Poshmark.com, you will most likely sell it for much more. That's because you're marketing your purse to an audience who is a lot more educated on the value, and you're presenting it to a lot more people. And it's the same with selling your house. The better your home is presented via great staging, photography, videos, and the more that people see it, you'll get more advertising, and that means more potential buyers will see your home. You'll have more showings. You'll have more offers. I love to market a listing. So So unlike a lot of agents who are currently not investing in marketing because they figure the homes are going to sell fast anyway, I'm taking a totally different approach. We are immediately putting ads on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all over the web. And that way, we do crazy market those first few days, getting way more people into the house. That's why out of the 30 homes we've listed and sold so far this year, 23 of them have sold for the list price or higher. And we love that for our clients. So hopefully I've answered some of these questions. If you have any more questions, please direct message me, call me, whatever you want to do, however is easiest for you. We'll answer any questions you have. Thanks for watching today's edition of Coffee with Connie. Now go out there and enjoy this beautiful weather.